I'm going to videotape it and give you guys a copy of it, yes. Yep. So how many sensors are out here? Are those the sensors on the wall there?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are the sensors?
There's one of them on the wall right here.
We're in the garage.
Yeah, 1, 2,
3 and 4.
And there's no reason for us to touch those.
no.
No.
1, 2.
I only seen the 4. Okay.
There was 5.
And those are just nothing to do on those. Again, that's if something was to go bad with the sensors, we would just need to do a service call, warranty call or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, unless they're trained, with testing CO2 levels.
Probably not.
So you can always call MTV or us. Not MTV, sorry. Don't call MTV.
Okay.
So it looks like they adjusted this. I had this set up at the 40 SP.
Okay.
Maybe they did it because airflow.
They had to balance it,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Actually, on the plans, it didn't show a CFM, so I believe MTV got a hold of somebody, maybe a design team, something like that, to balance these.
Okay. Give them a value to balance it.
I don't know who they contacted.
Okay.
Like I said, it wasn't listed.
Got it. Okay.
Pretty much these numbers, you need to go up. See anything low, higher. I mean, if it goes too high, it'll shut off.
So it's not going to go more than 65?
80.
Oh, it'll go up to 80 hertz?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where it's running now?
No, sorry, it's 48. Sorry.
Okay.
40.5.
So if we needed to, if it was not resetting when the power tripped and was re-enabled, how do you? So that turns it off.
Turns it off. Yeah.
Okay, turns the whole drive off.
Like I said, the breaker would have been better, but
This is the main controller.
This is the VFD for the garage exhaust fan.
Oh.
And he just cycled power off, and he's walking us through what's going to happen when the power gets reestablished.
so it's still at 48.5, and then it'll start.
It'll start ramping up.
And this is part of that?
You don't have to worry about that. No, we'll send you the manual for that, but like I said, you're probably not going to end up messing with that.
Okay. Is there anything maintenance that we have to do with any of this?
No, there's no filter.
There's no filter on the system.
What's that handle right there for?
Don't touch any dampers.
That's a balancing damper for
That's
that particular outlet.
For the balancers, they get the certain CFM that you guys need for the square footage.
Okay.
And if you guys start messing with it, you might
Okay,
not
so
pull out as much. Yeah.
Right.
Same with the ceilings. If you see an access door, red flag tape, don't mess with those dampers either.
Okay.
Even if someone's, well, you can, but if it's not the same report that MTV had, it won't be any of our issue.
It's really best to leave them. It's once you balance the system, you set them in the position they need to be in, and then you really never go back and touch them again.
And it's based on a square footage calculation, so it's supposed to be set per the engineer.
And if you come across one that's completely closed, that's a different story.
Yeah. And
But you
really
shouldn't.
then you're really not getting any air.
Yeah, you shouldn't be coming across anything that's
And when
completely
we are
closed.
5, right? When we are 5, they shut that 5 damper.
Yeah. You only have one fire damper on this job.
And which floor?
It's right over here, right?
It's first. No,
On the
it's
generator?
It's first floor, and it's right in the lobby.
Did you guys install that?
Yes.
Okay.
And you show me later because sometimes when we have in case, the last time I had that problem in Notre Dame, a lot of diffuser, no air. And then nobody knows. They call a guy and a AC guy. And
You'll
they
have,
do
if
the
that
fire.
shuts, you'll probably have the fire department come here, and they'll tell you.
It's tied to their fire alarm control
Yeah.
panel. So
Yeah.
if you lose power and that damper closes, because when it doesn't have power, it's going to close. That's where you would
Oh,
end
yeah,
up without
the
any air.
problem was
And you're
that-
really close to the fire department, so you're okay.
Yeah, they're blocked down to the left,
that
right?
time, the fire damper wasn't look good, not working.
Mhm.
That's why we have a lot of diffuser, no air, ventilation.
It's only controlling one register,
Yeah.
and that's in the lobby. So, I mean, you're probably not even going to notice if it ever shuts.
Okay.
Unless, like I said, if it shuts and then the fire alarm or fire
Fire come.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then in that situation, you'd probably call for 24-hour emergency service to have somebody come out, probably an electrician to come and make sure that that opens back up. Or us, or crews, or Marina. Marina.
you can call Cruz.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So this is supposed to kick back on again?
It's supposed to. Should have a delay.
You guys have any faulty bypass fault?
Sorry. If it shuts off, press hand.
Okay, so if the power goes down, you have to come back and push the hand button.
Yeah, that's the green one.
Yeah.
Right there, that's our standard.
And now it'll go back up to wherever it was balanced to. There you go.
That's what it should be.
Yes. But you're going to be watching the hertz. That's what ramps it up, the motor.
That should be,
48.5. I had it at 40 when I left here, so when the bouncers came out, they probably ramped it up a little bit to get the CFM.
Yep, get a little more air out of there.
So they turned the motor up.
What about, is there just louvers on both sides, on the inlet and the exhaust side?
No, that has a bird screen for critters.
Okay.
I added that. It wasn't in the design.
Okay.
I put it because I
Keeps-
didn't want
keep
because
cats out.
Well, I noticed a lot of rat feces on the ductwork and starting to go on the inside. So I cleaned it out and I put a bird screen.
Bird
on
screen
it.
on there, okay.
Yeah, because I figured I was here anyway and I was installing it. Don't send the RFI. I just kind of did it.
You might want to just keep your eye on that. Maybe make sure newspapers or paper debris, leaves or something doesn't get sucked up, because this thing is sucking pretty hard and it'll get a hold of something loose and suck it right up. Same principle with the dust on the registers.
That way. It's pushing that way.
Oh, is it pushing that way?
Yeah.
So it's sucking in from.
It's sucking this
Through all
this
these outlets?
main, all that ductwork connects to that.
Okay.
So it's pushing
So-
it all out, and then you got it's literally a concrete duct that you can walk in, and it's supposed to push it out.
Okay. That's the one right in the front of the building, right?
Right in front.
Okay.
It's the gut.
It comes from the ground.
Okay. So you'd want to make sure that none of the outlets or the inlets like that one have debris on them. Stuff might blow in here. You never know.
This is the kind of
Same thing with cleaning though. You might get these grills might be dirtier than the normal ones because they're down in the garage. You might want to just clean them.
Yeah.
You don't
Really right here?
Yeah, and it's just the same with caking up the ductwork, trying to. It's probably not going to do anything, but if you want to keep your ducts as clean as possible.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to hire a cleaning crew coming out every 14 years.
Yeah. MTV to come out and clean the ducts.
Exactly.
Yeah, you might want to make sure the fan's off when you do that too. It'll suck it all up in there.
I'm sure the cleaning crew will
Yeah.
make sure.
Okay. So I think that's good for the garage exhaust. Unless you guys have any other questions?
Just like you said, there's no reason for us to touch this unless it didn't go back on.
The only time you're ever gonna, unless it doesn't go back on. But like I said, you're gonna be looking for the 48.5 hertz, and then it should go up around that range, 80.8. It might fluctuate a little bit as long as it's not jumping up to 100 or dropping down to 60, kind of thing. You're all right.
What's this called?
EFD. EFD.
BFD?
Don't ask me what it stands for.
BFD.
Variable frequency drive.
Okay.
Variable frequency drive. It just literally means that it can adjust the speed of the fan up or down, usually depending on pressure in the duct.
Okay. Not Chile? I thought you were from Chile. Look at that. You are like old school.
I'm blind, that's why I carry myself.
I need one of those. I'm almost there.